Hi, I'm Ben Thomas from MLA with our analysis of beef industry outlook 3 months into 2015. We started the year with every expectation of strong prices, and that's exactly what's happened. For 5 years, the Eastern Young Cattle Indicators travelled within this zone, but here's where we've been since January, with the highest quarterly average on record. In the top end, light export steers, prices more than 20% above the same time last year. And Queensland trade steers, rainfall in Jan pushed prices as high as 50% up on 12 months earlier. Lack of follow-up saw it soften, but still not below the previous 4-year peak. In fact, persistent dry for most of Queensland's been the dominant supply side factor. With little likelihood of restocking interest till next wet season, turn-off will continue high. That's caused us to revise up our forecast national slaughter for the year. That's still 11% down on last year, but it's the third consecutive year over 8 million adult cattle killed. A rare sequence. Of course, it all depends on the weather. April to June rainfall outlook for southern Australia looks very positive. If that's how it plays out, slaughter numbers could be lighter, with serious upward pressure on price. But what about the demand side? Well, here's a clue about where to look. Over 70% of our beef and veal production is now exported. We forecast 2015 exports to reach 1.15 million tonnes, down 11% year on year, but still the third consecutive year over 1 million tonnes. For now though, beef exports are actually up 8% year on year for the first 3 months at 297,000 tonnes. The US remains comfortably the largest market, but Australian beef exports to Japan were up 13% during the first quarter, helped by reduced competition from the US. There's high volumes of pork and chicken in American cold stores right now, leading to further pressure in that market for the coming quarter. But international demand for Australian beef for the remainder of 2015 is set to continue with the same intensity as the first quarter, with our exchange rate assumed to remain in a very helpful zone around 80 US cents. The Northern live cattle trade completes a solid demand picture, with Indonesia issuing import permits for 250,000 head in the second quarter. With the sensitivity of these forecasts to what falls from the skies around the country in the coming months, we'll continue to update these projections quarterly. You can download the full report at this web address. See you next time.